Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys the story of how Maddix came into my life. So let's jump right in. So back in 2013, I think it was July, I was out, he's staring at me, he knows I'm talking about him. I was out at my friend's house and it was kind of like a bonfire, like garage party type thing. And a bunch of us were just hanging out in the garage and I saw this cute little baby cat in the driveway. And I'm a cat person, as you guys know. I have two other cats as well. And I like animals enough to know, you know, when they're little babies like that, not to disrupt them or touch them or anything, because I figured his mom was probably lurking around somewhere because he was just little, like a little tiny little thing. And I just kind of looked at him, you know, he was sitting in the driveway just kind of staring at everyone. And I was like, oh my God, he's so cute. Like, I want him. And a few hours go by, he's still sitting there. So I kind of kept my eye on him. I was like, okay, like that little cat is still sitting out there. So I walk out the garage into the driveway and he just looked up at me with his big yellowish eyes. Maddix, come back here. No, he walked away. He's not interested. He looked up at me with those big eyes and I was like, oh my gosh. So I walked up and down the driveway trying to find some other kittens or like his mom, because he was just all alone and I felt bad. And I couldn't find any other cats. I couldn't find like any sign of any other cats and I felt really bad. The friend whose house I was at lives kind of far out in the country. There's like not a lot of houses around there. So it just kind of concerned me that this little baby cat was all alone. So I also noticed he had an injury on his paw. So the rest of the night goes on and he literally followed me around the whole entire night. Like right at my feet. Every time I took a step, he took a step. Anywhere I walked, he walked right beside me. So finally, it's time for me to go home. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take this cat with me, because it was obvious there was no other cats around, there was no other kittens or anything, and he was all by himself. So I took him home, not with the intentions at all of keeping him. I thought I'll just take him home, find a home for him, cool. And as soon as I got him home, Maverick, my other cat, just took him right under his wing. Maverick is like such a dad. And he kept an eye on him, he watched over him, and I just knew, like, okay, this is meant to be. So ever since then, we were pretty much, like, inseparable. And I don't want to say he's, like, my favorite, but, I don't know, me and him have a bond that, like, the other cats don't have. And it's really interesting now, you know, it's been 5 years, and people say, like, oh, cats aren't good pets, cats aren't like dogs, cats don't love you that way. And I'm just like, that is the furthest thing from the truth when it comes to Maddix, because he literally is my best friend. Like, if I'm sick, he's right there at my side. Like, anytime, wherever I'm at in my apartment, he's right beside me. He's extremely clingy. He has really bad separation anxiety. And, you know, it's kind of funny because he's just like this big old, like, scaredy cat who just is always right beside me, except right now. I don't know where he went, but I think he's in the living room. But, like, if I'm sitting at my desk and I'm doing homework or whatever, I had to actually clear out a spot on the desk for him because he would knock everything over and lay right beside me. So I cleared him out a little spot and he'll lay there while I work. If I'm in the living room, he's right beside me on the couch. If I'm in the kitchen, he's sitting up on the counter looking at me. If I'm in my room, he's either laying on the bed or on the other table where like all my flat irons and stuff are. He'll sit right there and just stare at me and watch me. If I'm in the bathroom, even though I live alone, I always shut the door when I'm in the shower and stuff. And he will either run in there before I shut the door, or if he doesn't get in there quick enough, he will sit right outside the door just waiting for me. And as soon as I get out the shower, I open up the door, he's literally just right there. And every time I leave my apartment and come back home, he's sitting at the door, literally waiting for me. It's like he knows when my car pulls up. It's like as soon as he sees me coming through the parking lot, he's right there, waiting to greet me. And he's just so sweet. Like, he really is. He's a great cat. He's a great pet. And he... Look, say hi to everybody. Yeah, oh. Yeah. He's a sweetheart. He really is my best friend. And it's like really, it's weird when people say, you know, they don't like cats, or I mean, everyone has a preference. Like, I don't really care for dogs, but I understand that dogs can be really great pets. And it just kind of offends me when people are like, oh, cats are horrible pets. Cats don't love you. Like, no, this kid would do anything for me. He's literally my other half. Right? Come here. Yeah, say hi to everybody. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi. So, he's a big old ham. He's a big old ham. He's purring really loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but he's purring really loud. So, that's pretty much the whole story. It's pretty boring, pretty simple. But yeah, that's how Maddix came into my life. That's how I decided to keep him. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, he gets along pretty well with his brothers for the most part sometimes. Now that they're older, they don't love each other, but they don't hate each other. Like, they can be in the same room and kind of hang out, but, you know, don't ask them to cuddle together, because they won't. But, yeah. So, that's it. That's the whole story. I know you guys probably thought it was going to be something, like, really crazy and interesting, but no, that was it. I was at a party and saw him in the driveway. And it took a few hours, but he grew on me, and I just knew that he had to be mine. I just knew it. And you know, sometimes people will say, like, you don't pick your cat picks you. And I definitely think that that's true, 100%. He picked me. He knew that he wanted me to be his mama. Come here, don't fight me. What? No, he doesn't like cameras. Every time I pull up my phone, he literally runs. So, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was pretty boring, pretty short. Sorry, but people always ask me that, like, oh, where'd you get him from? So, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have any other video suggestions, ideas, anything you want to see from me. And yeah, thank you for watching.